My grandpa, Robert S. Snyder, grew up in France, and around the age of 4, he and his family were driven out of France by the Nazis, and they traveled on a boat to Cuba, and then from there they moved to the United States. He and his family lived in New Jersey, where he grew up on a chicken farm. They made very little money, surely not enough to send him off to college.
Robert, can you get the eggs?
Yes, Mother. Got an egg. He studied very hard in school because it was all he could do to get ahead in life. He had very good grades and he became the senior class president, and with that, he got a full ride scholarship to Georgia Tech.
I love school. I love studying all the time. This is great.
He went off to Georgia Tech to study mechanical engineering, and it turned out he was very talented at doing so.
I love mechanical engineering.
At a college party, he met his future wife, Vivienne. After that, they went on a few dates, and then, after dating for about 5 years, they eventually got married.
Hi, I'm Robert. I thought you were cute. What's your name?
I'm Vivian. Thank you, Robert.
Would you like to go on a date with me?
Yeah, sure, I'd love to.
Good.
A few years later, he ended up being hired as an engineer for NASA. He helped design parts for the lunar rover, and he ended up designing many different control panels for many space expeditions. He did this for many years. Then after a while, he got tired of working for NASA, and he wanted to start his own company. Starting his own company was much harder than he thought. He started 4 in his life, and he ended up selling them all at some point. But the last company he designed was the biggest by far. It ended up revolutionizing the satellite movie viewing industry. The company was called On Command Video, and it was a hotel movie viewing system that would allow guests to watch a variety of movies that the hotel selected. The guests could pay to view any movie that the hotel had as an option just by using their TV. And the thing that was new for the time period was that these movies could be watched at any time.
I love watching movies whenever I please.
The company started off small, and it was implemented into a few different hotels. As it started to grow, my grandpa ended up suing all the biggest Hollywood studios for the rights to play the movies. The Hollywood studios include Columbia, THX, Universal, and Sony, along with others. On Command Video became huge after just a few years. His system was implemented in almost every hotel in the United States. And it wasn't only used in hotels, it was put into hospitals, apartment buildings, and even on cruise ships. Over the course of 10 years, however, new technology was being invented, and the system declined in usage, so he ended up selling it. On Command Video became nearly bankrupt, but it managed to stay around until it was bought by Bright House, and became Bright House On Demand Video, as we all know it today. My grandfather surely lived the American dream. He was able to come from little to no money from a foreign country and become a very successful entrepreneur. He lived the American dream of being able to come to the United States with nothing and becoming an entrepreneur and making a great living.